How can you get more views on your YouTube channel starting right now? Let's find out. I'm Rob, and I'm a YouTube product expert and have been for a long time. So, how can you, with the channel that you have right now, starting today, what tip or trick can you use to start getting more views? I'm going to share an example of something that I just did earlier this week, and it's working great. So let's find out what it is. The term that you'll hear is, what we're really doing here is we're making a sequel video. We're taking a video that has been successful and we're making a sequel. And you'll hear terms like doubling down and piggybacking and a variety of terms. But that's what we're going to talk about, how you can decide how to do this, how to sequel, double down on a video that you've got. So I was looking at my regular channel a week or two ago, and the thing that what caught my attention is one of my videos was getting more comments. The engagement was going up. I was getting comments on this particular video, and some of the comments were from some YouTubers that are from pretty good sized channels. So I'm like, well, that's interesting. So I go to my analytics for this channel and I look at them, and the channel is, I just uploaded the video about 3 months ago, almost to the day, 3 months ago, and it's getting close to 10,000 views. And I'm like, well, that's, for my channel, that's pretty darn good. And it's getting this good engagement, commenting, big channels are commenting on the video, likes, all of that. So now I see that the video's getting about 10,000 views, which again, for my channel, that's pretty good, whatever is relevant for your channel. So I look at the analytics, and I want to be careful here. When you're a new channel, you want to basically just upload content. You want to really get the videos out there, your first 10, 15, 20, 30 videos, whatever. So you can't, I don't want you to dwell on analytics when your channel is small and getting started. But at some point, you're throwing Jello against the wall. Jello. And now your channel's starting to get some momentum, and you've got a video that starts to pick up, and you might notice the views increasing, you might notice the comments increasing, whatever it is. And again, for me, it was the engagement, the commenting, and the liking and that. And then I noticed that the views were doing well. So then I looked at the analytics, and when you first release a video, once your channel's got some size to it, you get that initial spike up in views the very first day or so from your subscribers and notifications and subscriptions and things. Then it drops off kind of low. And then I noticed that, after a week or two, the views picked up, and they were running right between 100 and 150 views every day in and day out, for almost 3 months. So I'm like, well, that's pretty interesting. I've got nice steady traffic. The click-through rate on the video is about 8%, which is a good average. It's a little low for my channel, but 8% is pretty good. 8.1, 8.2, something like that. The view duration was running between 60 and 65% most of the time, that's pretty darn good. And so now I'm thinking, okay, I'm getting comments. I've got good views day in and day out for multiple weeks. The click-through rate is decent. The view duration is decent. I'm losing very few viewers at the beginning, and then the graph is just, slowly dropping till it gets close to the end. So that's all great. So what do I look at next? So then I'm thinking, okay, this video is about, it's the 9 best states to live in off the grid. So I'm thinking, how can I make a sequel follow-up video? I'm talking about 9 states. I can't make the next best 9 states, or what could I possibly do for a sequel that would make sense that I could do with this video. What can I piggyback onto the video? I just don't want to make the next 9 states or new 9 states or 9 states updated. The video was only done 3 months ago. So I'm sitting here and I'm thinking, and my mind's, and I'm looking at all these analytics, and I'm like, this is just too good of a thing to pass up. There's got to be a way I can sequel, double down on this video that is just doing, it's not viral or anything like that, but it is just grabbing in the views. It's just, doing well. So I'm thinking, and I'm like, almost knocked my hat off my head. I come up with, I'll do the worst states. I'll do from the opposite perspective. I've got the 9 best states, so hey, I'll do the worst states. So I come up with that idea, and then I debated about, should I have 9 worst or 7 worst, or, and I decided to not go with a number for the worst states. And I made that video, and I uploaded it just 3 days ago from when I'm making this, 72 hours ago, and that video just took off like a rocket. It was my #1. When you look at that analytics screen on your dashboard, and YouTube puts that video right on that front page of your dashboard, it was #1 like a rocket. I mean, it was more than double the second place video, and about 3-4 times, even, good 4 times from the average in, the middle, the like #5 spot. So I'm like, all right. So I've uploaded this worst video, the sequel to the 9 best video, and then so the worst video just took off like a rocket. It's getting views, #1, just crushing it. And then I watched the 9 best videos, and sure enough, I've been getting 100, 150 views. It shot up to 200 views. And I think it was 210 the first day, and then 205 the second day. And today's the 3rd day, so I'm assuming it's about in that same spot. So that is the sequel piggybacking, doubling down system. So now I had a video that was doing really well, and just doing, getting subscribers, getting great engagement, getting comments, steady views, growing the watch time. It's getting up toward that 10,000 view mark, so it's starting to really get onto YouTube's radar. And something else that I noticed too on the analytics, I didn't mention this a minute ago, but this is important too, is when I looked at the analytics, the traffic sources, YouTube search, YouTube suggested, YouTube browse, direct, external. I was getting traffic to my 9 best videos from all different sources, and it was good, solid traffic. It wasn't like, 89% was coming from search and just a little bit from everything else. They were all, search, suggested, browse, external, direct. They were all getting good, solid numbers. So that was telling me I was getting a lot of traffic from a lot of different directions. So that's another reason why I doubled down and made the worst sequel to complement the best sequel. So now I've got these 2 videos that are working together. I've got, the worst video is doing the best of my last 10 videos by a mile, and now it's pulling up the video that I released 3 months ago, so it's getting in even more traffic. So YouTube is gonna see this happening, and I'm getting close to 10,000 views. Not that 10,000 views is a magic number, like a threshold or anything, but it's certainly letting YouTube know that people are really interested in seeing this video, so you need to surface it to more people. So I know you can do this for your channel, whether you're small or big. If you're really small, you just crank out the videos, throw Jell-O against the wall, experiment, try different things, find out what you like to make and what resonates with the audience that you're growing, and find that sweet spot, that magic place where it blends together, and then you make more videos in that area, and you keep your eyes peeled open for that video that just all of a sudden starts to take off and starts doing really well, and you're like, okay, this one's doing well. What kind of follow-up, doubling down, piggybacking sequel video can I make to complement this video that is now doing well, so that they work together? And then you may even be able to make a third video or a fourth video, and those videos will all work together as you continue on making the videos for the rest of your channel. So use this information to grow your channel. Subscribe so you'll be up to date with all of these ideas and videos. I want to answer and solve your YouTube problems. And watch another video too. Thanks.